Hello and welcome to Newsmakers. I'm your host today, Carrie Coogan, and we're talking immigration today with Kansas State Senator Steve Fitzgerald, our guest, and we're also really happy to be in the all-electric house of the Johnson County Museum of History.
Isn't it great?
Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much, Carrie. I would like to speak about immigration, but particularly illegal immigration. And too many people get that confused. When we're talking about illegal immigration, they slough the argument over to talking about immigration overall. And that's not the concern. The problem is the illegal immigration. It's terribly expensive. It's dangerous. It's growing. It's a very serious problem, and people don't want to talk about it very often. We have estimates range from 11 million up to 30 million illegal aliens in the United States. People are concerned about the term illegal aliens. However, federal law says anybody not a citizen in the country is an alien. That's a legal definition. If you're here without proper authority, you are an illegal alien. So it's not a matter of debate, it's a matter of fact. That's a large number of illegal aliens. People who are here, got here by violating our laws, going around the corner, doing things they shouldn't do in order to be here. It makes a mockery of our laws. Beyond that, it's dangerous. When we have legal immigration, people go through a screening, normally in their home country with their consulates and with their embassies, health screenings and so forth, hold down infectious diseases. We've been able to improve our health situation, public health in the United States significantly because of that.
Is there something that you would recommend for people who are already here, a pathway of sorts?
I would recommend that the pathway leads back to the country of origin. Go home, get online with everybody else, do it the way you're supposed to do it. Somebody cuts in the line at the cafeteria and you say, well, we have to leave them in line where they are. And all the people that they jumped in front of, well, that's just too bad. No, go to the end of the line.
What about the crisis at the border? How would you attempt to try to resolve those issues that we're having
That's
there?
a federal problem that needs to be resolved mainly by enforcement, but it's not just at the border. And that's another problem that's made, a mistake that's made on the right, I think, as much as on the left, in that we imagine that we can put up an impenetrable border. There's no such thing. The enforcement of our immigration laws has to be throughout the country. It's not just at the border. If you make it across the border in another 15 yards, you automatically get a touchback and you get to stay. No. It's wherever you are in the country, if you're an illegal alien, you're in trouble and get moved out. Consider a couple things. The cost in Kansas, estimated in 2010, is a net of $423 million that the people of Kansas are paying because of the over 70,000 illegal aliens just in Kansas. Consider that we have less than 5% of the United States population, far less than that, is illegal alien. But more than 25% of the federal prison population is illegal alien.
Would some people argue that illegal aliens are actually doing some of the jobs in the state of Kansas potentially that others don't want to do?
Show me somebody who wants to work, and I'll show you somebody who's got something they love. Most people go to work because they need the money. They want to work because they want to have what work's going to give them. If I can get paid welfare and let somebody else do the job, sure, why not? So what happens is we're running up our welfare rolls and we're bringing in illegal aliens who are competing unfairly with Americans for those jobs. We've established a very unhealthy situation. Economically, actual health-wise, fiscally, socially, it's a bad situation. And the illegal aliens themselves are being exploited many different ways, and that needs to end.
Well, there's a million other topics I'd like to ask you about today, but unfortunately we're out of time here on Newsmakers. Thank you so much for coming in today and talking with us.
Well,
we're happy to have you.
Well, I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
And that's all the time we have today on Newsmakers. I'm Carrie Coogan, and we'll see you back here next time.